Hey YouTube, this is Ben Yessel. Not really having the funnest night. It's not all that bad. It's just hard. It's just hard. Let's talk about how today has gone and what's likely going to happen this week. So, I'm visiting my sister's family, husband and family, basically yesterday and this morning, out of my parents' cabin. So I drove out there yesterday. And spent the night at my parents' cabin, came back to Kenmore to teach in the general area. And then the plan was to spend a bit more time with them, driving back out to Kitsap and everything. Which is a bit, I knew it would be a bit much, but this gets better. So, of course, in the middle of the week, I have some of my best students, and so it's a little bit energy draining to teach, more advanced students, of course. You have to budget your energy, but you tend to spend the most energy oftentimes with more advanced students, of course. So then, I'm hungry as a dog. I have to avoid fast food, of course, right now. I get done teaching like 8, but after 8, try to get, finally get to Albertsons, get apparently cold chicken because I don't even have anything hot, an avocado to dip it in. And then I'm driving down 522 to get, basically onto 145th to get onto I-5 South. Lo and behold, like Forest Park and their infinite wisdom has some red light cameras set up, which, I think I should know about, and lo and behold, I just went through one of them a little bit too far. This, on top of everything else that's happened today, including a 45-minute traffic jam in Seattle because there was a big giant truck that just rolled over. When I say rolled over, I mean it was blocking 4 lanes of traffic. We all had to use the carpooling just to get by. So one of my lessons canceled, of course, today. But even if, I wouldn't even be able to make it there in time because of this backup. So it was nice that he canceled, so I didn't have to cancel because of this traffic jam in Seattle. You actually have people that want to live in Seattle, by the way, that want to live in Seattle. Now, Seattle has a lot of great qualities. It does have a lot of great qualities, but the mayor's incompetent. People running the city don't know what the hell they're doing. Transportation is still a nightmare. And I don't need to mention to anybody all the other issues that people have with Seattle. You guys should know what they are if you guys have been following what's happening in Seattle. So that really pissed me off today. And then, this red light camera stuff. If you just don't make a complete stop by the certain front wheels being over, I don't know. It's just a bunch of nonsense. And here I am just working myself like the tail, trying to get back out to my parents' cabin, and probably can get some Yahoo that's riding my bumper at some point. I always do at this time of night. How can anybody say this is acceptable or fine? And if you try to fight a red light traffic camera ticket, I don't know. Have you guys ever had any success with that? I keep telling my parents over and over and over again, just want to move out of the United States, go somewhere else. Move out of the United States, go somewhere else. Over and over again. There's somebody that, in a basically a chat I was in George Bruno. George Bruno does kind of just general talk about a lot of things having to do with women, dating, I don't know, relationships. But, you know, it comes at it from a little bit different angle than some. And so the online chat was very nice, though. I mean, it was great. People were really opening up about stuff. It's probably more of a middle-aged crowd, in fact. Some younger guys, some older guys, some middle-aged. But it was great. You know, I loved it because everybody was being for real. Everybody was for real. You know, people were putting some pretty frank stuff out there, by the way, about some topics I won't get into right now. But it was. I liked how honest everybody was about everything. I can't remember where this is getting, where I was going with this. I'll probably remind you of this in a second. Oh yeah, so some guy, I'm assuming he's probably in Europe or something. He said how lucky I was to live in the United States, all the freedoms we have. If only he knew about all the laws and penalties and insurance you need to have in the United States. Oh yeah, if only he knew all the additional stuff, all the additional crap we have to pay for. If only he knew. Maybe he might sing a different tune. You know, maybe he might sing a different tune about the United States, because the United States, in so many people, so many minds, everybody thinks the United States is still amazing. If it's only amazing because the people that make it amazing. If they are themselves amazing. The government sucks. Governments suck. Flat out. Flat out. I have no respect for any government. None. Local governments, sure, I respect individuals. State governments, national government is a joke. If Donald Trump and I were chatting right now, you know, it's not about Trump personally. I don't know the man. I've heard a lot of junk about him, of course. Just like all you guys. It's just, you know, why? Why is the national government deserving of any respect at all right now? I mean, for quite some time, in fact. Why does the U.S. government deserve my allegiance? I owe my allegiance to my country. My country, not my government. There's a difference. I love America, but I don't love Washington, D.C. I do not love Washington, D.C. And I don't love all the silly little rules and policies that cost people. I mean, you know, how can I put this? How can I put this right? How can I make this right? If, you know, now if I were to go assault somebody, actually beat the crap out of somebody, if the cops came for me, I would understand. I'd be like, yep, I'm guilty. Okay? What's the infraction for, you know, going over a little bit over a crosswalk at a red light camera? What's the actual? Well, obviously there's nothing really moral going on. It's not an immoral thing to do. You know, you want to be careful, you want to be safe. You know, usually at crosswalks you see the little flashing light if somebody's crossing actually or not. Usually. I don't know. It's late. You want to be careful about that stuff anyway. No, but it doesn't have anything to do with morality. You know what the infraction, how much you have to pay for that stuff? In case you're not living in the United States, that's $120 for any red light camera. For whatever. Yeah. I don't know. 120 smackaroos. You know, this doesn't, you know, it's like, and people actually want to vote for Biden, who wants to increase taxes. Sure, let's give the government more money, even more. You know, the reason that socialism kind of works in Europe is because the government gets a lot of money. And the government knows how to use that money. And people like what they're getting in return. That's why it works. Anyway, I gotta wrap up this video. Catch you later. Take care. Bye.